And our top focus this hour remains news coming in from the national capital, where stone pelting has now been reported from the riot-affected Jahangirpuri area. CCTV footage has now been accessed here on Times Now, shows how around a dozen suspects were throwing stones which damaged several vehicles last night. This incident was reported from the residential area of Jahangirpuri, where the locals claim the suspects attacked them to show their dominance in the area.
So the police is now saying that teams that has been formed to identify who those people were who indulged in stone pelting, for now saying that the situation is under control so far, and teams have now been formed to arrest the suspects. Now this has happened last night, as we are looking at two of those pictures where this is already a communally sensitive zone with the violence that was witnessed in April this year, and now we are looking at yesterday on the 7th of June at night, in the middle of the night, the incident of stone pelting that has been reported. So Priyank is with us with more details. Exactly, Priyank, what has happened, because CCTV footages capture at least 7 to 8 people there indulging in stone pelting.
See, Amita, we have just got the official statement from the Delhi police, which we were waiting, that they are saying that this incident happened around 10:45 when 2 PCR calls regarding a quarrel of damage and stone pelting was received by the police station of Mahindra Park in Delhi. On inquiry, it was found that one Zahir, along with some of his friends, came to I Block and started looking for Sameer and Shoaib. Their argument broke out, which broke out 3 days back, and they were allegedly drunk, and they could not find anyone, and they started throwing stones at some of the vehicles. There is no communal angle behind this quarrel, as both the groups belong to the same community, and no one is injured in this incident. This apparently have police officials also saying that they have also apprehended one Vishal, who's a resident of Jahangirpuri, who's an 18-year-old man, and second one is Viru, who have also been, apprehended by the Delhi police officials. So the official statement has come out from the Delhi police, which is denying any kind of communal angle behind this particular incident of violence which happened yesterday.
So Priyank, at this point, the police is reporting, as far as their preliminary investigation is concerned, that this is not a communal clash, and this might possibly be a clash between two groups who knew of each other. This can be a case of personal animosity as well, which really led and escalated further to these people going on a rampage, and how the police has also reported that they were possibly drunk.
Yes, but one important factor which we can see from the Delhi police statement, that they are talking about 2 individuals who have been arrested, who are from a different community, and the fight which broke out in between the members of one committee. So certainly something which locals have been claiming can also not be denied after this moment. But what official statement of Delhi police is concerned, they have denied any kind of communal angle behind this particular incident. Since people from both the committee have been staying in this area, what Delhi police is saying that they fought with each other 2-3 days back, and someone from the other side, whose name is Sameer, came to settle his scores with the accused from the other side, and when he could not find him, he started throwing stones at the I Block where the other side was staying.
All right, so till now we have limited information that is coming in, but Priyanka, any situation in the said area, because it is said to be communally sensitive, it cannot be taken lightly by the police. However, they are giving out their first response, but looking at the situation, precautions must have been taken by them.
Yes, certainly, because we are talking about an area which already had a criminal past by several fights which has been happening there. So for Delhi police, that is a sensitive area, 24/7 and 365 days. But even after the riots which broke out in Jahangirpuri, there should have been more security personnel present there, and the local beat official staff could have been alerted and aware about some kind of fight which broke out there. So CCTV clearly shows that this drama on this I block of Jahangirpuri continued for almost 30 minutes, and if the Delhi police team could have been present at there, these suspects would not have...
Stay with us, Priyank. We are also joined by the former IPS officer Vikram Singh on the phone line. Mr. Singh, once again, after April, we saw what happened on Hanuman Jayanti of clashes being reported from Jahangirpuri. Yet again, this time the police is saying this is not a case of communal clashes, but stones were being pelted, and this was a case of possible animosity in a communally charged area of Jahangirpuri.
Well, good morning. I would say Jahangirpuri has always been a sensitive area, and as you very rightly mentioned, in the backdrop of what happened in the Hanuman Jayanti disturbances, after that, one has to be extremely careful and cautious. Any stone pelting in this area, I would presume it is communal. Well, if the police say it is because of old animosity, well, I would not confirm or contradict what they're saying, but it has the potential of converting into full-scale riotous situation, and to that extent, the Delhi police have a job and a task at hand, not to nip it in the bud, but crush such situations in the bud immediately. Otherwise, this incident has the potential of converting into full-scale communal clashes and riots. Therefore, my advice would be picketing, rooftop duties, round up all the suspects and the accused and the troublemakers, get the CCTV footages, and ensure a no-nonsense approach and zero tolerance. Otherwise, you have a problem at hand.
Right, sir. Dr. Singh, thank you very much for your point of view. As far as the police is concerned, it has now come out with their first statement saying that it could be a brawl that has happened within the locals there. They are denying for now any communal angle to what may have been captured on those CCTV footages, and the process is on to identify who exactly these people were, because a complaint that has also been lodged by the locals that we are looking at the vehicles that has been damaged of the residents of the people of Jahangirpuri. Priyank, for the moment, thank you very much. Let's now shift off